Welcome to our Elden Ring Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Combat Mechanics. In this video, we'll dive deep into the importance of mastering the combat system in Elden Ring, especially for beginners. We'll be covering essential tips, strategies, and techniques that will help you improve your gameplay experience and conquer the challenges that await you in this epic action RPG. So, buckle up and get ready to become a true warrior in the world of Elden Ring. In Elden Ring, understanding the basic combat mechanics is crucial for both survival and success. Let's explore the fundamental combat mechanics, including light and heavy attacks, blocking, dodging, and parrying. Light attacks are quick, low-damage strikes that consume less stamina, making them ideal for fast-paced combat and creating openings in your opponent's defense. To perform a light attack, press the light attack button, R1 on PlayStation, RB on Xbox, or the corresponding key on PC. Heavy attacks, on the other hand, are slower, high-damage strikes that consume more stamina. These attacks are perfect for dealing significant damage to enemies with larger health pools or breaking through their defenses. To execute a heavy attack, press the heavy attack button, R2 on PlayStation, RT on Xbox, or the corresponding key on PC. Blocking is a defensive maneuver that allows you to absorb incoming attacks using your shield or weapon. Keep in mind that blocking consumes stamina, and if your stamina is depleted, you'll be left vulnerable. To block, hold the block button, L1 on PlayStation, LB on Xbox, or the corresponding key on PC. Dodging is another essential defensive technique that enables you to evade enemy attacks by rolling or stepping out of harm's way. Dodging consumes stamina, so use it wisely. To dodge, press the dodge button, circle on PlayStation, B on Xbox, or the corresponding key on PC, while moving in the desired direction. Parrying is a more advanced defensive move that allows you to deflect an enemy's attack and create an opportunity for a powerful counterattack. Timing is crucial when attempting to parry. To parry, press the parry button, L2 on PlayStation, LT on Xbox, or the corresponding key on PC, just before the enemy's attack connects. By mastering these basic combat mechanics, you'll be well on your way to becoming a formidable warrior in the world of Elden Ring. Practice each technique and experiment with different combinations to find your preferred playstyle. In Elden Ring, players have access to a diverse range of weapon types, each with its unique advantages in combat. Let's discuss some of the most common weapon types and their benefits, as well as recommendations for beginners on which weapons to start with. 1. Swords. Swords are versatile weapons that offer a balance between speed, range, and damage. They are suitable for various playstyles and are an excellent choice for beginners due to their adaptability. Longswords, in particular, are a popular choice for their well-rounded attributes and straightforward moveset. 2. Axes. Axes provide higher damage output at the cost of slower attack speed compared to swords. They are ideal for players who prefer a more aggressive playstyle and can time their attacks well. Beginners may find axes more challenging to use, but they can be rewarding once mastered. 3. Spears. Spears excel in range and thrusting attacks, allowing players to keep their distance from enemies while dealing consistent damage. They are a great choice for beginners who prefer a more defensive playstyle, as they can maintain a safe distance from threats. 4. Bows. Bows are ranged weapons that enable players to deal damage from a distance, making them perfect for taking out enemies before they can get close. While not recommended as a primary weapon for beginners, bows can be a valuable secondary weapon for dealing with distant threats or pulling enemies one at a time. 5. Magic. Magic offers a unique approach to combat, allowing players to cast spells that deal elemental damage, heal, or provide various buffs. While not a traditional weapon type, magic can be a powerful tool for players who invest in intelligence or faith stats. Beginners interested in magic should experiment with basic spells to get a feel for casting and managing their FP focus points. As a beginner, it's essential to experiment with different weapon types to find the one that best suits your playstyle. Starting with a versatile weapon like a sword or spear can help you learn the basics of combat while providing a solid foundation for exploring other weapon types as you progress through the game. In Elden Ring, character builds and combat styles play a significant role in shaping your gameplay experience. Your character build is determined by the distribution of your stats and the equipment you choose, while your combat style is influenced by your preferred tactics and weapon choices. Let's discuss how these factors impact gameplay and offer suggestions for beginner-friendly builds and strategies. Character builds in Elden Ring can be broadly categorized into melee, ranged, and magic-focused builds. Each build has its strengths and weaknesses, and your choice will depend on your preferred playstyle. 1. Melee builds. These builds focus on strength, dexterity, or a combination of both. They excel in close-quarters combat and rely on weapons like swords, axes, and spears. For beginners, a quality build, a balanced mix of strength and dexterity, is recommended, as it allows you to experiment with various weapons and adapt to different combat situations. 2. Ranged builds. Ranged builds prioritize dexterity and often use bows or crossbows to deal damage from a distance. While not as versatile as melee builds, ranged builds can be effective in specific scenarios and offer a unique playstyle. Beginners may find ranged builds more challenging but can consider incorporating a bow as a secondary weapon for added versatility. 3. Magic builds. Magic builds focus on intelligence or faith to cast powerful spells that deal elemental damage, heal, or provide various buffs. These builds require careful management of FP, focus points, and can be more complex for beginners. However, they offer a diverse range of options in combat and can be highly rewarding once mastered. When it comes to combat styles, players can choose between aggressive, defensive, or a balanced approach. Aggressive players may prefer fast weapons and light armor to maximize mobility and damage output. Defensive players might opt for heavier armor and shields to absorb damage while waiting for the right moment to strike. A balanced approach combines elements of both styles, allowing for adaptability in various combat situations. For beginners, it's essential to experiment with different character builds and combat styles to find the one that best suits your preferences. Starting with a balanced build and a versatile weapon like a sword or spear can help you learn the basics of combat while providing a solid foundation for exploring other builds and styles as you progress through the game. In Elden Ring, players will encounter a variety of enemy types, each with unique abilities and behaviors. Understanding these enemies and employing effective tactics is crucial for overcoming challenges and progressing through the game. Let's discuss some common enemy types and tips on how to approach and defeat them using the combat mechanics we've covered earlier. 1. Melee enemies. These enemies engage in close-quarters combat and rely on physical attacks. To defeat them, utilize your light and heavy attacks, and be prepared to dodge or block their incoming strikes. Parrying can also be effective against certain melee enemies, allowing you to counterattack for significant damage. Remember to manage your stamina and avoid overcommitting to attacks, as this can leave you vulnerable. 2. Ranged enemies. Ranged enemies attack from a distance, using projectiles like arrows or magic spells. Closing the gap quickly is essential to minimize the damage you take. Use dodging to avoid incoming projectiles and engage them in melee combat. Alternatively, you can use a ranged weapon or magic to counter their attacks from a safe distance. 3. Shielded enemies. These enemies use shields to block your attacks, making it difficult to deal damage. Heavy attacks can be effective in breaking their guard, opening them up for a follow-up attack. Alternatively, you can try to circle around them and attack from the side or back, where their shield offers no protection. 4. Magic users. Magic users cast powerful spells that can deal significant damage or inflict debilitating effects. Identifying their casting animations and dodging or interrupting their spells is crucial. Engage them in close-quarters combat to pressure them and prevent them from casting spells, or use ranged attacks to disrupt their casting from a distance. 5. Large enemies. These enemies are often more formidable, with increased health and damage output. Patience and careful observation of their attack patterns are key to success. Look for openings in their attacks to strike, and be prepared to dodge or block their powerful strikes. Utilize your full arsenal of combat mechanics, including light and heavy attacks, dodging, blocking, and parrying, to overcome these challenging foes. By understanding the various enemy types in Elden Ring and employing effective tactics, you'll be better equipped to face the challenges that await you in this vast and mysterious world. Always be prepared to adapt your strategy and experiment with different combat styles to find the most effective approach for each encounter. In Elden Ring, boss battles are a crucial aspect of the game, often serving as milestones in your journey and providing a true test of your skills. To succeed in these challenging encounters, it's essential to understand the boss's attack patterns and weaknesses. Let's discuss some essential tips and strategies for tackling boss battles in Elden Ring. 1. Study attack patterns. Each boss has a unique set of attack patterns and behaviors. Spend time observing their movements and attacks to identify patterns and telegraphs. This knowledge will help you anticipate their actions and respond accordingly, whether it's dodging, blocking, or counterattacking. 2. Identify weaknesses. Bosses often have specific weaknesses, such as elemental vulnerabilities or weak points on their bodies. Exploit these weaknesses by using appropriate weapons, spells, or consumables to deal increased damage. Experiment with different tactics to find the most effective approach for each boss. 3. Manage stamina. Stamina management is crucial during boss battles, as running out of stamina can leave you vulnerable to devastating attacks. Be mindful of your stamina bar and avoid overcommitting to attacks or dodges. Strike a balance between offense and defense to ensure you always have enough stamina to react to the boss's actions. 4. Prepare your loadout. Before entering a boss battle, ensure your character is well equipped and optimized for the encounter. This may include selecting the right weapons, armor, spells, and consumables to counter the boss's abilities and exploit their weaknesses. Don't be afraid to experiment with different loadouts and strategies if you're struggling with a particular boss. 5. Learn from failure. Boss battles in Elden Ring can be challenging, and it's not uncommon to face defeat multiple times before emerging victorious. Use each attempt as a learning experience, refining your strategy and adapting your tactics based on what you've observed. Persistence and adaptability are key to overcoming these formidable foes. By focusing on understanding boss attack patterns and weaknesses, managing your stamina, and optimizing your loadout, you'll be better prepared to tackle the challenging boss battles in Elden Ring. Remember that patience and perseverance are essential, and don't be afraid to learn from your failures as you progress through the game. In Elden Ring, advanced combat techniques such as weapon arts and magic can significantly enhance a player's combat abilities, offering new strategies and options in battle. Let's delve into these advanced techniques and how they can improve your gameplay experience. Weapon arts. Weapon arts are unique abilities tied to specific weapons, providing powerful and versatile attacks that can turn the tide of battle. These abilities consume FP, focus points, and often have unique animations and effects, making them stand out from regular attacks. To effectively use weapon arts, it's essential to understand their properties, such as range, damage, and timing. Experiment with different weapons to find the weapon arts that best complement your playstyle and build. Magic. Magic in Elden Ring is a diverse and potent tool, offering a wide range of spells that can deal damage, heal, buff, or debuff. Magic users must invest in intelligence or faith to cast spells and manage their FP carefully. To maximize the effectiveness of magic, players should familiarize themselves with the various spells available and their specific effects. Combining spells with melee or ranged attacks can create powerful hybrid builds, allowing for a dynamic and adaptable combat style. Incorporating advanced combat techniques like weapon arts and magic into your gameplay can greatly enhance your combat abilities in Elden Ring. These techniques provide additional options and strategies in battle, allowing you to adapt to various situations and overcome challenging encounters. As you progress through the game, experiment with different weapon arts and spells to find the combinations that best suit your playstyle and character build. In conclusion, Elden Ring offers a rich and diverse combat system, with various techniques and strategies to master. From understanding enemy types and tactics to employing advanced combat techniques like weapon arts and magic, players can continuously improve their skills and adapt to the challenges the game presents. Remember to practice and experiment with the combat mechanics to find the playstyle that best suits you. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Thozer666 for more gaming guides and tips. If you want videos on each of the topics covered here, please give it 5 likes. Happy gaming, and may your journey through Elden Ring be a rewarding one.